So August 2004. My best friends living out of town. School starts August what? 29th or something like that, or something 30 the last week of August. But you check into the dorm rooms by August what, 21st or something, 22nd or something on the weekend. I can't remember. But all I know is I'm waiting on this dude to get back in town, and the days is coming. The days are like dwindling down to the time we supposed to leave. So to make a long story short, he never comes. We never leave together. I'm like, forget it. I'm so ready to go. I dip off. I get my bags packed, all of that. I tell my mom, like, man, I'm gone. And she writes me this letter. And I'm like, man, I really don't want to read it. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, it's just a lot of thoughts in my mind, a lot of different things within me that I'm probably wasn't even ready to or even understand in this letter. So I never really like put too much thought on it to read it. But she writes me this letter, puts it in my bag. I got the most super huge suitcase I could find. I mean, big, stupid, huge suitcase. I stuff all my clothes in there, everything. Packed dang near everything I could. I dip. I get on the Greyhound, get my ticket together, and I'm going to Baton Rouge. I got my dorm room reserved and all that. That's all I needed, right? So my best friend never meets me. He like, man, just go ahead. I'll meet you down there. I left. Boom. So as I leave from where I'm from, Minneapolis, bam, I'm leaving Minneapolis and I get to Iowa or something like that. And as I left Minneapolis, it's this lady, she's from like Shreveport, Louisiana. And then it's another lady that's ironically from New Orleans. These two different ladies, conversing and having conversations. And the lady from New Orleans asked me where I was from. And I told her, I actually met her in Iowa. We all met in Iowa. We all met in Iowa. She asked me where I'm from, and I said Minneapolis. I said North Minneapolis. And she was like, oh, okay. She in her mind, she didn't know much about it, so she was just kind of like, oh, where you going? I'm going to school, and that's what I was telling her. I'm going to Southern. So in her mind, she kind of like, okay, this guy going to school. The lady from Shreveport, she asked her like, she something about Minneapolis, how it was. And when the lady from Shreveport found out I was from North Minneapolis, she was like, girl, that's, you know what I'm saying, it ain't sweet over there. And so the lady from New Orleans, I can see her posture change towards me. And so she kind of took a liking to me. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason, I just couldn't understand. And I was like, wow, after that exchange, she started looking out for me, like, you know what I'm saying? So like me and her was going basically the same place. So on the whole way down, she's just, you know what I'm saying, watching over me, watching my bags when I go to the restroom, just kind of talking to me. We get to Iowa, or we leave in Iowa, because I think she was there to see her son or something like that. She's buying me breakfast and all that, and just kind of, endearing herself to me and just warming me up, which I thought was amazing. Like just seeing the Southern hospitality, like the whole time on my way down there, that like the Southern hospitality was real. I stopped off in like Arkansas, then I got all the way to to like Alabama and Mississippi and all these places, and just people just kept asking me like, where you going, And I was like, yeah, I'm going to Southern. I'm just geek, like Southern. They could tell I'm from up north as I got further down south. And so this whole bus ride, I'm just meeting different people. And literally, this takes like a whole day on the Greyhound to get there. So anyway, I meet this dude named Philmon or something like that. And he's in the Army, ironically, you know what I'm saying? And so the funny part was, it was just like he exchanged this email with me, and he was just telling me like, stay away from the girls and all that. to stay focused on school and all that. And it was kind of funny because he was kind of like young like me, but it was just a unique experience, the whole time down there, and just having this lady kind of just walk with me and just look out for me, and everywhere I go, she's walking with me, making sure I'm straight. So then I get to New Orleans, I'm geeked. Growing up, what I'm saying, listening to Cash Money and No Limit, it's just like, okay, I'm like, okay, Louisiana, New Orleans, in my mind, I got all that playing on, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of just paying attention to seeing how this city is. So we get to New Orleans, bam. We get to Baton Rouge, I'm like, okay, I get to the Greyhound. As I'm driving on the highway to get to from the Greyhound to a hotel near campus, I can look up and I can see like I guess a crime scene in Baton Rouge. So I'm looking up and I see the yellow tape on the highway. I think it's I-10 or something like that. And I'm like, okay, this is real. This kind of remind me of just, I'm leaving one hood to go to another hood, basically. But the whole time, I'm just so excited. My heart is so pure. I'm just like, man, I'm so ready to get out of where I'm from, get out of Minneapolis. I'm like, man, I need to change the scenery. I'm just so geeked. So I get to the hotel, check in, get my room and all of that. I have no clue of where I'm going. Like, literally no clue. Like, I'm trying to get to campus. And so I walk in and I meet this one girl named Tiffany. She's like, yeah, we going to Southern such and such, such and such. Her mom asked me a question like, so you came all the way down here by yourself? Blah, blah, blah. You don't have nobody. I'm like, yeah, I don't even know how to get to campus. I'm going to just catch a cab. She like, oh, no, baby, you going, she from Denver. That's the funny part. She from Denver. So she tells me in the morning, like, meet me in the lobby in the morning. We going to all go to campus. I'm going to make sure you straight. So that was love. Look, and look at the favor that God is showing. I'm like, wow, Lord, okay. But at the time, I ain't really paying attention to that word. You know what I'm saying? I'm so focused on other stuff. I'm getting to campus. I'm trying to get in school and all that, trying to just see what's up. So I go in this other room, this computer room, and I see this young lady sitting at a computer. And to me, I'm just being an outgoing person. I walk up to her like, get off the computer. Just messing with her. Get off the computer. Come to find out, meet another Tiffany, which was ironic, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool. And so it was like, wow, I meet two Tiffany's and just, it was funny. So anyway, I wake up the next morning, get my stuff ready. The Tiffany from Denver, her mom takes me, and her to campus. We getting situated, with our dorm and all of that. So we get to campus. I'm not actually admitted in school. I have no classes in the system. I have nothing. I'm out here just kind of just winging it at the time. And so I'm like, heck no, I got to figure out how to get in class. I got to figure out how to make sure my dorm is secure. And that's where the to be continued.